word problems involving finding unknown numeric quantities. Now, we already saw an example of an applied word problem called geometric word problems. This is the next type of word problem. Now, unlike geometric word problems, we won't be able to draw a picture or a sketch with these. Now, I'll go ahead and put up the steps that we already. If you'd like to copy these down, you can pause and take a moment to copy. But these were discussed earlier on the geometric word problem lecture. And I'll be using those. Steve caught 7 more fish than Dave on their recent fishing trip. Together they caught 45 fish. How many fish did each person catch? Didn't catch them because 45 fish seems like an awful lot to me. I read the problem carefully, and this is pretty easy to decide what must be found. We need to find how many fish did Steve catch and how many fish did Dave catch. Now, I don't think I'll be able to use a sketch with this problem. That's the difference between this and a geometric problem. So let's try to go to step 2. So I've got Steve and Dave catching fish. So for the time being, I'll write Steve and Dave. Let's see. Steve caught 7 more fish than Dave. Okay. So why don't we let D equal the number of fish that Dave caught. If Dave caught D fish, then Dave, well then Steve would have caught 7 plus D. That Steve caught. Variable is D. So Dave caught D fish, Steve caught 7 plus D fish. Okay. Now, we want to write an equation using that given information defined in step 2. Together they caught 45 fish. Well, if Steve caught 7 plus D fish and Dave caught D fish, then Steve's fish plus Dave's fish should equal the total. 7 plus D, which is Steve's fish, plus Dave. So we've got the equation, and now we need to solve the equation, and we'll make sure that we've. Let's solve this equation. We'll notice this is a linear equation. We'll have a power of 1. So let's see if we can combine like terms. I want to solve for D, so I'll subtract 7 on both sides. Equals, what's that, 38. And then to solve for D, we'll divide both sides by 2. Now I got to ask myself, am I done with the problem? Well, what did D represent? D represented the number of fish that Dave caught. So Dave caught 19 fish. Well, Steve caught 7 plus D, and D was so we're fairly positive that we have the right answer, which was the number of fish that Dave caught, But let's just get the original problem out in front of 26. Yes, in fact, Steve caught 7 more than Dave. And together, did they catch 40? 2, 3, 4. So everything checks out with the original. Usually, you'll get to be a professional at these.